years and years ago, George Michael walked into our shop looking for some jogging bottoms, but we didn't have his size. So then he strolled out. Just come in and relax, enjoy, ask as many questions as you need to, try on as many things as you need to. It's just about having fun and just finding yourself and creating different looks. All right, I'm Ben, I'm the manager of To Be Worn Again, and you're watching the Loft Sessions. If I could describe To Be Worn Again in a few words and sentences, I'd say sustainable, vintage, at quality prices, with a smile. We've been trading for over 20 years. I'm just the manager, I'm not the boss. I think it started through just the owner's love of vintage and wanting to display the Brighton town. Yeah. The most memorable item piece, I mean, I didn't sell it, but years and years ago, George Michael walked into our shop looking for some jogging bottoms, but we didn't have his size. So then he strolled out. This is when he was still alive, obviously. Right. I was watching it on the camera, I was a bit too scared to go and see the legend that is Michael. The most common item that's being sold at the moment is we've got sportswear being sold, Champions, Dickies. It's also Carhartt workwear. Kind of now it's getting colder, it's more hardware in sort of garms and stuff. Yeah, sheepskins. I mean, it's all year round. Well, not all year round at all. That's a lie. Winter time, yeah. But yeah, it's a vintage piece that sells, yeah. So like vintage, it will never stop. It will continue going because like we've got the uprise of 90s fashion that's been going for the last years. So now, like 10 years ago, that wouldn't be classed as vintage, but now 10 years has passed, it's now vintage, and it will just keep on going and going. Hardcore vintage stuff is harder to find, obviously, because people collect it, keep it in their wardrobes. They also go to designed festivals like Goodwood and Rockabilly Raves and the Chap Olympics and all things like that. It does touch a bit on cosplay, I guess, like dressing up in a different era, but it's all for the fun of it. This is from the 70s. I mean, you get well-made pieces made today, but they're obviously really expensive. But this piece would have been quite expensive back in the day, so it's lasted. You know, like all good things will last. And people would have looked after their clothing a lot more than people do now, because you've got the throwaway, disposable clothing. That's why vintage stores are kind of. They've always been up there, but they're kind of getting better and better and better for the sustainability-ness of it. Because people don't want to buy new, like throwaway garments and stuff. Yeah. What would be my tip for people shopping To Be Worn Again? Just come in and relax, enjoy, ask as many questions as you need to, try on as many things as you need to, keep a 2 metre distance. Yeah, it's just about having fun and just finding yourself and creating different looks, yeah.